So we're continuing on in that count something project. This time we're dealing with a little bit more advanced math functions. So you can see I made a variable by clicking on make variable, an average and a clicks variable. And I'm just going to start off with my, I think I started my program on my donut. I did. And I'm just going to say, you know what, I want to reset my average and I want to reset my clicks to 0. The other thing that you can do is you can display or not display your variables by clicking these check marks, or there's coding here that allows you to hide your variable on the screen as well. So now I click my little green and we can see that we've reset our variables. I'm going to build from my apple. And what I want to have happen is I want to create an average. And the way that I'm going to create an average is I'm going to grab my set average variable. Well, how do we find average? Well, we divide the total by the number of clicks. So I'm going to grab my variables. I'm going to grab the total price. Oh, let's get that in there. And I'm going to grab my number of clicks. I'm going to make that piece of code. I can rest it inside of there. And I'm going to drop it into my backpack. So, and now I'm going to drop it into my backpack. There we go, it's in my backpack. So I'm going to come up here, I'm going to attach this under my error one. So I'm going to come and drag that piece of code into all of these. Because again, I need to trigger that response every time I hit that if statement. Now, if you wanted to run other than, meaning at any time, we can do a running average. I can show you that on the taco as well, rather than just in that conditional. We can put that coding elsewhere before that if statement, and then you'll see anytime that we hit the taco, it will do an average of what I already have. So if we click on the donut, we can see the total goes up. Oh, and I can see the error in my coding, so we're going to reset this. We haven't set the click variable. So I'm going to go back to the apple. I'm going to set my click variable to go up by 1 when I click on the apple. I'm going to set that same click variable to go up by 1 on each of my sprites. So I'm going to grab my change variable to clicks. And I think I actually grabbed the wrong piece of coding on my earlier ones. So notice I had to put clicks before the average here, but I'm going to come back here. Nope, I changed by 1 and changed by 1. So my coding is correct. I'm going to reset this. And you're going to notice as I click, I did have an error, set clicks to 1. That's where the error was. We're going to go delete this, and it needs to be change clicks by 1. So I'm going to reset this now, and as I click on my donut and my bananas, we can see it. But when I click on my taco, now I can see that my average food item cost is $1.07. Whereas if I click on the other ones, they will not re-average it until I meet that conditional statement, which is over $20. So now that I'm over $20, you can see that program ran. So just a couple of ways to do average, whether it's inside a conditional or outside of a conditional, based on dividing two variables.